Hello, Abnormal Investigations. Good to see you guys. Got another encounter for you today. Boy, that boots on the ground was something else last Saturday, wasn't it? I still haven't went through all the photos. I got some pictures that was sent in from Mike that always sends me things he finds, and then I'm going to try to see what Sarah caught on the IR camera. That'll all be uploaded to Patreon just as soon as we can get all that done. Um, I'll probably get some Patreon photos out today is my goal, so I'll be working on that. And I think it's going to be really, really good, guys. I think we got a lot of good things going on in those photos. I think she might have even got a few videos, so that will all be released in the Patreon either today or tomorrow. I'm hoping for today. Let's get into today's encounter, guys. He says, yesterday I was driving our tractor to harvest wheat on our huge farm field. It was getting late and the sun was setting. Suddenly I saw something run up in front of me. I thought it was an animal, so I tried to avoid it, but I ended up hitting it. The tractor jerked hard, and whatever it was flew into the woods. I stopped the tractor to see if it was damaged, but I didn't see anything. I did hear a weird noise, though. I got back on the tractor and kept driving. When I got to the middle of the field, the tractor started acting weird again. I got off to check, and that's when I saw the back tire was flat. I have no idea what happened. It was so strange. I was trying to figure out if maybe I'd hit something or what that was that I hit had maybe flattened my tire. And I was trying to figure out what in the world had ran in front of me. As I was removing the flat tire, I kept hearing strange noises in the woods, twigs snapping and leaves crunching. I yelled out, "Hello!" a few times, but there was no answer. Then I heard a growling and heavy breathing. It sounded like something was trying to sneak up on me. I turned around, and that's when I saw it. A huge creature standing on two legs. It was leaning around a tree, staring right at me. I totally freaked out, and I dropped the tire. I ran as fast as I could to my truck with my heart racing. I didn't look back until I was to the safety inside of my truck with the doors locked. I was shaking like crazy. What was that thing? I didn't stick around to find out for sure. I finally made it to the truck, and with the doors locked, sitting inside, I was trying to catch my breath, but then I saw it again. The creature walked up to the tractor in the middle of the field, grabbed the rear tire, and I don't know if y'all know how big rear tires are on a tractor, but they're huge. It screamed. I mean, it was a loud, blood-curdling scream. Then it threw the tire at least 60 yards away from the tractor. I was done. I got the hell out of there as fast as I could. Something that could pick a tractor tire up, especially the rear tire, throw it as high and as far as it did, is not something that I'm willing to tangle with. The next day, I brought my buddy back with me to retrieve the tire and to fix it. I was too scared to go alone. We even brought guns just in case. I was nervous the whole time, but we got the work done and we got out of there. To be honest, I'm still afraid to go back to that field next year. I don't know what that thing was or what it's capable of doing to me, but I don't know if we will even go back to that field. Me and my family's cut that field for generations. It runs right along the river, and I don't think that's somewhere that I want to go back to. We're really going to have to look at our books and see how much of a loss we'll take by not cutting that field. This has really bothered me. Even when I go outside now at home, I can't enjoy things like I used to. When I used to hear a twig or something snap, I'd blame it on the wind and that was it. But now when I hear things like that, it bothers me. It gets me to the point where I even have to go inside of the home. I can't hardly stand it anymore. I don't know what's causing this. If anybody has any other ideas to help me get past this, I am open to that, because I know what I saw and I know what it was and I know what it did. It's just, how did you get past seeing something that's not supposed to exist? And there's just not a lot of people out there you can talk to, so that's why I decided to share my story here, because I knew that you all would understand. Thank you so much for sharing my story. Yeah, that takes a lot of force to be able to pick up the rear tire of a tractor and throw it at least 60 yards. That's some brute force right there. That's not something I would want to deal with either. I don't know how you get past it. Me personally, I just done things differently. I knew to be in at a certain time. I knew to have the doors locked. We knew to have lights and just things to where it didn't feel comfortable being around. We didn't leave food out, made sure everything was locked up or it couldn't get to it. Just things like that. So maybe some other of our viewers will have some good suggestions for you on that also. I sure appreciate you sharing your story, and as always, keep your head on a swivel and don't be something's dinner.